Alright, we're off on a little squirrel hunting adventure here. Had thunderstorms come rolling through last night. And had a warm front come through behind it, or part of that storms. So the temperature's about 20 to 24 degrees warmer today than it was yesterday. Had a lot of rain. But the squirrels were active this morning. And we're going to take some time to come out here now and just see if we can connect on a few. You missed it. You missed it. It's right in front of you. It's on the tree right in front of you. It's running up. Now it's in the thick stuff now. Oh, Trey's trying to. Trey, right here. Trey, right here. It's up in this tree right here, bud. Just remember, be looking for movement. You don't look for a whole squirrel. Sometimes all you see is a tail shaking. It's up in that tree right there, somewhere. I don't see it yet, no. Got him.
Still moving.
It's fine.
Oh, look at her teeth.
Yeah, they got big teeth, baby.
Grab
it by its tail, pick it up. That's a big old squirrel.
Okay, you can do it.
There you go.
I didn't shoot it, but...
You didn't shoot it, but that's okay. That's a good one. All right, I gotta get the small game toad out. One down.
All right.
I couldn't see the whole squirrel. All I could see was his hind end. And I hit him, and it was enough to knock him down, so that's a good thing. Taryn said she just heard something right over here. Walk over here and look. Let's just keep an eye out on this. Look up in the trees for any kind of movement. It's hard with the wind blowing now. This wind's picked up and it's going to be hard to see, but... Well, you can see those trees right down there in front of you. Just look for movement on the ground. Look for movement up in the trees. I see nests in the trees over there, so there's obviously squirrels there. It's just a matter of them showing themselves.
A different day, could be just walking around. Could be down in the hole. Alright,
we saw a couple more squirrels here. I'll make a move on them. It didn't look big enough to be fox squirrels. Taryn, you carried that squirrel a long way, baby.
Yeah. I don't care. It's not that heavy. I didn't even know we had this.
Yeah.
I was just going to carry it by the tail, but whatever. Dad.
Alright, Trey says there's 2 squirrels over there now. And they're just across the fence row, so... Now Taryn says she sees them. Oh, I see them right there. They're on the tree over there. There are 2 of them. They're just following each other. Taryn's coaching him through it. That's frustrating. Those squirrels were just right there, just across that fence. They were 7-8 feet across the fence over there. But well, here's the one squirrel. It's a good sized squirrel though, isn't it?
Yeah?
Yeah. What do you think, Taryn? Your first squirrel hunt, really?
Well, it's the first squirrel hunt that we've actually got something.
We've actually got something, yeah.
Yeah. He's actually pretty heavy for a squirrel.
Yeah, he's fairly heavy. He's a good sized squirrel. I hate we couldn't connect on any of those others though. All right.
Took 2 shots to get him, but...
Well, we don't know if it's the same squirrel or not.
Well, I think it is, because if you look at the foot, looks like there's a shot there and a shot down here.
Okay, so you think that's the one Trey may have hit and then I finished off?
I think Trey hit it here in the foot, and then you hit it down there on the leg.
Think so?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's get it cleaned up in a minute.
Yeah.
All right, so yesterday we only got the 1 squirrel. We saw several others. They were all across the property line, so didn't give us a clean shot. We came over to my parents' house today, and we're gonna go walk the fence row down here beside the stream that runs behind their house. My brother said he saw 7 or 8 down here while he was checking his traps the other day. Rabbits, actually. But there's also squirrels and stuff use this same fence row. There's a lot of walnut trees down along through there. So let's go for a little walk and see what we can find.
We've spotted a squirrel.
Another one? Yep, sure enough.
Oh yeah, Trey sees one. Trey spotted both already. 2 squirrels.
Can't see it. I'm gonna have to take a shot at it.
So Dad's found the squirrel. He's gonna shoot it.
You be ready for a follow-up if it runs.
Okay. Here we go. I hope we get it. Holy! Scared me. Where is it?
There he goes.
Oh, there it goes. I see it.
Let him fall. Let him fall. He's not far. You can if you need to.
Hang on. It's going. It's going. Yep. Okay. Okay. Let's let go. Let's go find it. Is it in there?
I don't see him. He definitely fell.
Yeah, I saw him fall. Are you sure he's not on the other side of the tree?
Look, he fell right in here.
We have a crisis.
The squirrel fell out of the tree, and we think he went up maybe into that root wad. He was only moving with his front legs, but we can't find him.
I don't even remember what tree it was in.
That tree right there. There's a big undercut root wad right here on this stream where he fell. And he fell right down here on this bank. And I have a feeling he's crawled up underneath this root wad somewhere and died. And we've stuck sticks up in there and we cannot find him anywhere.
We're walking up the logging road. You thought you saw one? A squirrel or a rabbit? Can you not shoot chipmunks? So we spotted one. Well, another one, or the same one. So I think Trey's gonna go and try and shoot it. And then I keep on hearing something way over there.
Trey's putting a sneak on one, and there's another one over here beside me.
And then there's another logging road right there. It's way over there, so it could come out on that logging road, and that's where Trey's walking around. Right now, he's going down that logging road. Oh, birds! No squirrel. So we just saw a squirrel run right in front of me and Dad. So we're gonna try and find it and shoot it. I don't know if we're gonna find it or not. It ran right down there. And I think I heard it stop because I didn't hear the leaves crunch anymore. Okay. Oh, there goes another one. You see it? And it's across the property line. It's across the property line.
Rabbit.
Rabbit?
Rabbit.
It was right up underneath that pine tree, wasn't it?
Yep.
Okay, well, we're going back empty-handed after this afternoon. So I hit my squirrel right over here, first right off the bat. Trey saw it, and almost as soon as we got out of the truck, he saw two squirrels, one here and one over there. And I hit it, and it fell. And as we talked about before, all I can figure is it went up underneath that undercut bank. Trey just jumped some rabbits as we were walking out here along the other fence row there.
4 rabbits in 5 minutes.
4 rabbits, he said, in 5 minutes. So next time we come, I'm going to bring my shotgun, because I could have hit 1 or 2 of those squirrels earlier if I'd had my shotgun, because they came running in front of me, and I could have swung on them and hit them, but you're not going to do that with a 22. So I don't know. We're going to load up and get out of here. Kids got to get back to school. So, all right, to be continued. All right, we're back out here looking for rabbits or squirrels today. This has been quite the journey trying to get enough to do a kill and cook video. Trey says he sees one right here, but I haven't seen it yet. He says he saw one in that walnut tree with the grapevines in it, so we're going to go over here and see what we can find. So there's a squirrel in that notch right there, but it's down in the notch. We can't shoot it because it won't fall to the ground. It'll just stay in that notch. I got to find something to throw at it and try to get it to move so Trey can shoot at it. If you feel safe, you can do it whenever you're ready.
You ready?
Yeah. You got it. You got it.
There goes the cat, too.
Yep. Go around and get it. Hurry. Go around and get it. Put your gun on safety and go around and get it. It fell in the branch over there. It's laying in the water.
I'm coming. Where is he?
He's right down there at the base of the
see him.
tree. You got him? Yeah, he's soaking wet. Look how wet look how small he is once he's wet. Alright, good shooting, dude.
Here you go.
Alright. That's the first thing you've shot with your new gun.
Nice that for a water jug.
I know, I'm saying that's the first critter you've killed with your new gun. How'd you like that? You shot it really good. You actually hit it. Unlike when you shoot the 410s.
Hey.
Just saying. We've seen one other squirrel so far, but it was across the property line. I'm gonna work up here and check out some of these walnut trees. They seem to be keen on walnuts right now. Thought I just heard another one. I wasn't recording when I shot that one, but he fell right down here. I just gotta get him. Just gotta find him down here. There he is. That's a long shot. There he is. Piled up in here. Come on, booger. Yep, that's a decent one. Oh, he's bigger than the last one. All right. I was watching you, and you were up here looking over here, and all of a sudden I saw that one hop out of the nest over here. That was a long shot, though. That was a lot farther than I was expecting to have to shoot. No, it's leaves rattling in the trees. All right, go ahead and work our way on up around through there. He thinks it's just a bird, but there's something bigger over there. Okay, we're back inside now. It's been 7 days since we killed the first squirrel, and then I think 3 or 4 days now since we killed the second and third ones. What we did was we skinned them out, dressed them out there, we quartered them, and then we saved the back portion. So I cut the ribs off, and we left the lower back kind of where the squirrel backstrap and tenderloins, if you want to call it, would be. So each squirrel has 5 chunks in it. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to add some milk to this bag and some seasoning. So basically all I'm going to do is milk, salt, and then I've got the Reload Rub double action, which is the sweet and smoky blend. I'm going to mix it all in here together, and I'm going to put it back in the fridge, and I'm just going to let it sit there and kind of marinate for another 2 hours or so before we begin to start cooking it. So just open the bag. This is just regular 2% milk. I don't have buttermilk. A lot of people prefer to use buttermilk on it. You can make buttermilk if you use regular milk, but I'm not going to mess with it for today. I'm going to pour enough milk in there to kind of cover it. Pinch of salt. And then the seasoning. And then I'm just going to zip the bag up. And I'll do this a couple times, just kind of mix it all around, get everything all mixed in nice and evenly in there. Make sure the salt and seasoning gets on everything. And we'll stick it back in the fridge and wait a little bit. Okay, so the squirrel's done. We've had it marinating in the fridge now for about 2 hours, and I turned it a couple times. My daughter turned it a couple times, so it's done. We're going to start getting ready to get everything else prepared. So what we're going to have with this squirrel tonight is we're going to have some mashed potatoes and corn on the cob. Both of it came from our garden. So we've got some more of our potatoes here left over that we dug back in around August, and so here it is now, 1st of February. So you know, we're still eating on potatoes we dug. Karen, I'm going to have you slice these in just a second. All I do is I just take them, you slice them in half like that.
Cut them in half again?
Yeah, I'm just going to make them into chunks and throw them in that pot right there, okay?
So half and half again, and then in half.
Yeah, half and half again. So, bud, you know what shortening is, right?
Makes things shorter.
Yeah, it makes things shorter. Not really, yeah. So you're saying we should use a largening to make the squirrel bigger, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you can find a tub of largening, then you know they're making you cooking lard. Almost like largening. Anyway, this is like grease.
Oh.
So it'll turn the eye on. So turn the eye on back there. This you need to put it on the big burner. Okay. There you go. So we're gonna let this melt down, and then we'll take the squirrel, take it out, and we'll put it in here, and we'll just brown the squirrel. Okay.
Okay.
The skillet's getting hot. We're gonna start putting the squirrel meat on here to brown it, and after it's brown, we're gonna transfer it over. Ooh. Turn it down a little bit.
Yeah.
Gonna transfer it over to the pressure cooker.
That smells good.
That smell good?
Yeah.
Good.
It already
Alright,
smells
so-
good. You just put it in.
So we've got the squirrel in here. I've got the heat going back up a little bit now. We're just browning it. We didn't quite get all of it. There's a little bit, there's like 3 more leg quarters to brown up next. But we're going to brown this up. We're going to transfer it over here. And we're going to have to add some water to the pressure cooker. And then we'll get this going. And so you got to be careful anytime you're doing this sort of stuff, kids, because you see the oil gets hot, and any water that's in everything, it starts kicking it out. You know, it's oil and water don't mix very well like that, so it starts trying to kick it out. You got to be really careful anytime you're frying stuff.
Which kicks the other out?
And then, you know, glasses. I'm glad I wear glasses when I do this sort of stuff too, because I have had oil pop up and hit you in right beside the eye before. So all we're doing is just putting a little brown sear on it. See all that's got a brown coating on it?
Looks good.
Yeah, you get a little brown on it.
Really good.
You don't have to worry about even cooking it all the way through, because it'll cook all the way through in the pressure cooker. Now, so everything's getting a nice brown glaze to it here. All right, so this first batch is just about done. You can see the brown caramelization going on here. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take the top off the pressure cooker, not the canner, but the cooker, and I'm going to start putting these pieces that are done down in here.
So let's cover them.
Yeah. So that's done, taking that off. I also threw 2 of the squirrel livers on here. cook them up real quick. The kids like rabbit livers and all that sort of stuff. So this will be really similar to that. Just be a little snack they can have here while they're waiting on the rest of this stuff to cook up. I'm gonna turn this heat down a little bit now. So once we're done with the squirrel, we're gonna take and we're gonna move this cast iron skillet off the hot eye, and we're gonna save the grease in here to start making some gravy with later.
Yeah.
All right, so the livers are coming off, kids. I'm putting here on the plate here for you. Let them cool just a little bit.
A cake plate.
A cake plate, yeah.
Just let them cool, and then you can have them. And then
Probably gonna be really hot.
as soon as these are done, I'm going to transfer them to the pressure cooker.
Pressure cooker.
Back to the squirrel here, transferring it over here to the pressure cooker. Throwing it in. Now, per the instructions with the pressure cooker, you need 1.5 cups of water for any kind of wild game meat. I'm just going to pour that in the bottom there. You've got to lock the lid on. I've already got the weight on the top here. So a lot of people are scared of pressure cookers. We use pressure canners all the time when we can stuff. So not really anything to be afraid of as far as that goes, but a lot of people are afraid of them. So anyway, got this on, got the lid locked in. You'll see the safety lock will pop up as it comes to temperature. Your little pressure valve up here will start to rattle. We're going to pressure cook for 15 to 20 minutes, and then we're going to turn it off, let it cool down, and then the squirrel will be done. Okay, you all have no idea how hard it has been to keep these two away from eating these two livers over here.
Hold on. 1 second.
Exaggerator.
Yeah.
Well, you were trying to eat it with the big
I was.
Santoku knife there.
Yeah, he grabbed it.
Yep. All right, kids, you can go ahead and have your livers there. They're maybe a little warm. They should have cooled down by now. Like liver?
Yeah.
Other than just a lot smaller.
Yeah.
It's really good though.
Is it really good?
Uh-huh.
Good. Trey, you still like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. The heart was like the size of the tip of my pinky. It wasn't really worth keeping. Alright, so the pressure cooker's going strong. We've got 3 minutes left on that. I had it set for 15 minutes here, so it's not doing a steady release there. You can see what it's doing. It's not like it's constantly chattering. It's kind of on and off, on and off, on and off. But it's been going now for about 12 minutes. Going to give it a couple more minutes here. Okay, well, that's it for the squirrel. I'm going to turn it off now. And it's going to have to cool down to its thing. Once it does, once the pressure's relieved, we'll take the top off. I'm going to start working on some gravy and potatoes here in just a minute. Things are coming together. It'll be ready here soon. All right, we got the wife in here making the gravy because I can't make gravy. Actually, I've never tried to make gravy. But why start when you have a wife, right? What do you need me to do, babe?
Nothing.
Nothing? Okay. This is just all-purpose flour, right?
Yep. Just flour.
And all you're using,
and oil.
in this case, you're using the leftover shortening I used from frying.
You just use enough flour until you get all the oil absorbed up. Kind of until it looks about like that. Let it cook a minute, and we'll start adding the milk. Add milk and stir till the clumps are on.
Yeah. And the brown and all that specks is just the remnants from where we fried earlier, right?
Yep.
So, unless you have a dirty cast iron skillet.
No, this is a very well seasoned cast iron skillet.
And you're doing this on like a medium-high heat right now.
Yep.
Pressure cooker has come down. As you can see, the weight's gone now. There's no more chirping, no more rattling. The safety lock is not up. So everything should open. Let me get some, just in case. You have that one right there too. Sometimes there is a little bit of steam still in there. Snoopy, you're not getting any of this. There we go. Let me set this over here. And there's that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this squirrel out and I'm going to put it in this gravy and we're going to just let it cook a little. Oh my lord, this squirrel is falling off the bone already.
Is that the right consistency you want for
Yeah.
the gravy?
Yeah. Just the 15 minutes. This squirrel normally is tough, but it is literally falling apart right now. Put it in this gravy. Just gonna let it sit. Just gonna let it sit there and marinate in this gravy just a little bit before we start scooping it out and plating it up. Oh my.
Just getting some. That's good. Piece of corn. There it
There you
is.
go.
We got thank you for this food. This is everybody. She's named Baby.
Yes.
All right, dig in, kids and Mama. Let us know how it is.
Hot.
It's good.
That good? Just like I said, chew easily because you may find a bone. We tried to pick all the pellets out, but you never know.
That's good.
That's good. You like
That's
that?
really good.
It's really good.
It's like a rabbit.
Tastes like, well, it should. It's similar. It's crazy how tender it is, isn't it? And it's
with
just
the
falling
gravy.
off the bone.
Yeah. What with the gravy?
All right, that's it for our squirrel dinner here tonight. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let us know if this is something you like to see. The kids enjoy watching these kind of videos, and so now they got to participate in making one. So hope you like it. Leave us a comment, subscribe, whatever. Have yourself a good day. God bless.